And now after the 2.5 primal forms, we can get on to the proper primal
everyone,
forms.
And welcome to episode
Means
3.
regional variants, I imagine.
And today we'll be continuing on to Route 2, meeting some primal
Plot
forms,
proper.
and learning all about Eevee evolutions.
Ooh, nice.
But a quick
what would a fake Mon universe be without an Eevee evolution?
And encountered your first wild Pokemon.
It would be somewhere in JoJo, that's where.
Type head researcher, and she explained the need for access codes to get through restricted gates throughout the region.
We need 16.
Due to an emergency to the east, you were unable to battle her for an access code and continued north.
You then gave up and went home. Okay. But first a word from our sponsors. Nah. I have a feeling this was originally going to be the Dino Thunder theme song for Power Rangers, but then the copyright bots came in.
You spot more Pipsqueak, Marsupup, Kite.
Well, not Marsupup anymore, it's the Magic 8 Ball.
In a bonus video, Little Glitpig.
Yeah, that thing.
But as you get acclimated to
okay, I guess Marsupup could still be there, but it's like extremely rare.
In a shallow pond, you see two familiar Pokemon, though something seems off about them. Let's take a look at a couple primal forms to existing fossil Pokemon.
Ooh, primal forms.
Right,
ooh, a Kabuto one. Nice.
Little Kabuto. When creating primal forms for existing fossil Pokemon, I wanted their first stages to not change too much. So
similar idea, but different enough.
And it won't be until we get to the second stage that I'll mix things up a little bit more. So, for Kabuto,
Kabutops will be interesting.
Based on a trilobite, obviously. Yep. The only thing I wanted to bring in for sure with this is getting some of those kind of long spikes, because that'll be worth.
I like how you went about it. Give it the little horn thing and make it be standing out with its feet.
All of the fossil Pokemon, they're not going to have that stupid rock typing. And that's the whole point of this region. No more rock
Good.
typing. Some of them, actually very few of them.
Like the fact that all the fossil types have the rock typing is just...
but in this case...
Some of them can have rock typing, absolutely. I'm not saying none of them can have rock typing. Like Cranidos, for example, being rock type, that makes sense. Bastiodon, okay, I'll allow that. But like after that, it's like Lillipup does not need to be rock. Not Lillipup. Lily does not need to be rock type.
Impurities and allowed the primal form to regain its bug type. Somehow, after losing the rock typing, their defenses are even stronger. Though small, they have few predators.
You lost the rock typing and you get stronger. Probably because you don't die to a drop of water.
Battle armor. You know, the Pokemon cannot take critical hits from
attacks. I like this. There's like true restoration.
You'll spot little Kabuto just kind of splashing about in a little pond. Next.
And then Cantonian Kabutops is like, what the frick are you doing? Do you want to die?
Our Lileep. Alright, Lileep, again, isn't going to change too much in its first form.
I always like the idea of the regional variants, like a Cantonian Vulp, like an Alolan Vulpix watches a Cantonian Vulpix jump into lava and be fine. It's like, how the frick are you doing that?
Little tendrily doodads have some kind of frill to them. It's supposed to look like a sea lily, so I don't know. What it normally has, they just don't look good. They
Copy
look,
paste.
Unfortunately, I won't even say. It's stupid. So yeah,
it's fine.
Spines on thinner tendrils and look better.
This thing looks like came out of a Dr. Seuss book. So I'm just gonna say it.
Also, Pokemon is that when I get to the shinies, it's fun because then I can just give them their original colors for their shinies. So that's a nice, easy thing to do. Again, Lileep, not the most
I think this thing is on the cover of Oh, the Places You'll Go.
Get a little bit more intense. All right. With that, here is Primal Lileep, the Sea Lily Pokemon.
Its shiny is his original color. Nice, I always like that detail.
In order to lure
it's like how the pink Pokemon in Power Day is. Its shiny is just pink. It's like, yes, that's perfect.
But can dislodge and leap about if another Pokemon sees through their disguise. The ability, Suction Cups, Pokemon not able to be forced out of battle. And it gets to be just grass water. That makes so much more sense.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
You know, out in the wild, this Pokemon is in the water. And, again, not that all Pokemon who live in the water needs to be water type, but it's a sea lily. It's a sea lily.
Although Lugia not being a water type still is kind of weird. It's not the end of the world, but I feel like if it had a third type, it absolutely put water there.
To see more Pokemon that are similar, but certainly distinct from the restored Pokemon that you've seen in other regions.
Just because this is like fixing the
As you continue
freaking
north,
fossil
you
Pokemon.
find that none other than Professor Ginkgo is waiting at the gate to the next city.
Hello. What are
Well,
you doing
well,
there?
well. It seems that you have been busy. You have a fine start on your Pokédex.
I have like
and
7
it seems that you have
Pokemon.
caught some new Pokemon also. I know a great way for you to show your understanding of these Pokemon. Let's have a quick battle.
Oh, so you'll be our first
Professor
battle.
Ginkgo releases her starter, and the battle begins.
Okay.
Even though she has a type advantage against your starter, your other new Pokemon are quite the help. With her starter knocked out, she sends out
So she only has
Pokemon
one
you have
Pokemon.
not
Oh,
seen
no, I was
before.
wrong. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Alright, new edition. So this is gonna
A
start
rhino
out
apple?
looking like just a cute little baby rhinoceros.
But rhinos
but
aren't
it
extinct.
will pick up some traits of the woolly rhinoceros and some other prehistoric.
A certain kind of rhinoceros
diseases
is alright.
As it goes.
I was about to be like, wait, did rhinos go extinct and I missed the memo?
I had a lot of fun with
I know
these
they're
ones,
endangered, but I
and
didn't think they were
landed in a
extinct
pretty
yet.
adorable spot. The thing
But
that
no, a
took
certain
while with
type
this one
of
is
rhinoceros.
landing on
Okay.
the right eye,
You gave it an apple.
eye design.
So I still believe this
I
thing is
find
more...
that with a lot of
Appling being a
previous
dragon
designs
type is
and
just the biggest
moving
crap
forward as well,
piece of bull
I
crap I've
struggle
ever
with
seen.
Pokemon eyes, I just fall back on the classic Pokemon eye.
Okay, so it's not a
There's a lot of
freaking
variety
apple,
out
never
there,
mind.
so-
Just look like one.
I need to force myself to use and create different eye designs, and I like this one. Very innocent,
Yeah.
kind of baby doll eyes.
Gives me a little
The other
Turtwig
fun thing
vibes.
with this little monster is the pattern on his nose.
Or the
will
Caparaja
come
in a
into
way.
play
But that's
in his
elephant.
Dex entry, and also in the evolution down the line.
I like it.
This is Rhinosi, the shade Pokemon.
The eye got
This
bigger.
Pokemon's skin is very sensitive to harsh sunlight, but it uses vegetation growing on its back to protect itself. Unfortunately, the shade rarely covers Rhinosi's nose,
Defeating
and
the
they
purpose.
end up with mild sunburns.
Oh, so that's the tip of the
Trainers
nose.
can befriend Rhinosi quickly by pouring cool water onto their snouts.
So we just pour a
Its
little
ability is
my water
chlorophyll.
bottle onto it. It's
It's
like,
got
you
that
are now my
really
best friend for life.
Uh,
I would
doubles
die for you.
the user's speed during harsh sunlight. So yeah.
Be like the shortest episode of the anime
Normal.
ever. The freaking protagonist doesn't even
Professor
need to
Ginkgo
like go
is
on
trying
some
to
random
use it to
quest to
beat up
catch
your
you. Just be like, here you go.
It's a surprising challenge, but you managed to defeat little Rhinosi. In fact, you did so well that after the battle, it seems that one of your Pokemon is ready to
Oh,
evolve.
okay.
Yes, tiny little Pipsqueak is evolving.
Into to the
Alright,
drawing
let's
board.
design the middle stage of our regional bug.
I gotta
Usually it is
okay.
some cocoon.
The initial look is
See
always
around,
gets me.
Our larval Pokemon.
I do like the fact
Now,
that
there
we're
were
actually
some
showing off the
low-hanging
design.
fruit
Usually
with
in
this
these
one.
fan
Jurassic
series
Park,
create things,
Mosquito and Amber.
we just get to the final product. Which
It's
nothing wrong with that.
I
Nothing
love
wrong with
it.
that. But this makes
So
the
the idea
series
is
more
that
unique,
Pipsqueak
seeing how
has
we
eaten
got
so
here. You know.
much honey and sap, and is so full and big and round. But in eating so much, they got covered in amber, and it has cured into a hard.
I mean, this is a part Jurassic
body.
Park crossover,
The
so
design
it's
is
making
pretty simple.
a bit of fun of the
Honestly,
mosquitoes that
hardest
got
thing was
stuck
just
in
trying to get the
amber, which caused the
figuring out
dinosaurs in the
best way
first
to get
place.
that transparency.
Which, yeah, that's a
You
little
can see the
sci-fi
body,
baloney, but
see
it,
how
it
rotund it is.
you think it could happen, you know? It's not the most unrealistic
This
thing
is
in the world.
Staquito, the encased
The
Pokemon.
Stuckito, the poor
Pipsqueak
bastard.
who have had their fill,
Help.
cover their body in hardened
Oh, so this
sap
thing could be
when
part
they
rock, but
evolve
God forbid
into
the
Staquito. While
Kabuto
it
is.
may lack mobility, few Pokemon can get through its protective shell. And with that, it has gained the Rock type. I gotta put some Rock type in there somewhere.
Yeah,
All of
yeah.
the other regional forms are losing their Rock type. Remains
Ironically.
so don't hit it with a Grass type move.
You moron.
But yeah, you now have a little Stuckito. He's very happy. He kind of waddles around awkwardly. And again, this is a early Route 1.
I just
plug,
imagine
so
this thing like
it is
walking
likely
around
to
like
evolve
on its
again
little spindly
very
legs
soon.
and then just face planting.
Wonderful work! You and your new Pokemon are working so well together. I look forward to testing you again in the future. For now, let me step out of your way and welcome you to Silur City.
Slur City.
Ah,
is a
Slur
proper
City, my
city.
favorite city.
Centrally
Uh-oh.
located in the
That's not gonna be good given which character we are.
Most researchers live here.
Good thing those don't exist in the Pokemon world. I
You
hope.
spot
I don't know. I haven't watched
the
every
main
episode of the
Poke Center
anime.
that all of the Poke Beacons are attached to, along with a large Poke Shop with flying drones kind of delivering small goods to researchers around the island. Finally, there is a large research building center, though it seems to have been damaged recently. There's a sign reading Evolution Research Center, and it's currently being reattached as you enter. You are greeted by a
something went
friendly
wrong.
researcher playing with an Eevee.
I like how when
Hello,
Eevee's
and
sleeping got a
welcome to the
phone.
Evolution
That's
Research
cute.
Center. We're just getting some repairs finished.
This
up
woman is
after
living my
trespassing
dream.
ruffians
It's not
attacked
fair.
us yesterday. Anyway, this is where we look into the various evolution methods for our new prehistoric Pokemon. It's also where we get to work with Eevee.
Eevee!
I know what you're thinking. The Paleon region is supposed to be free of outside Pokemon. But we have to make an exception for Eevee.
Of course you
It
do.
seems
You
there is
always
something
do.
about the Paleon region and its primordial past that allows Eevee to evolve into new types.
Oh.
Looking
That'll be
around,
interesting.
you see there are quite a few adorable Eevee wandering around the lab, along with the evolutions that you've seen before. Flareon, Jolteon, Vaporeon, Umbreon, Espeon...
Are they all getting
Leafeon,
fossil forms?
Glaceon, and Sylveon. There are a number of doors labeled evolution methods, but each are locked shut and display an access code number.
Oh,
Mike.
yeah, sorry. The evolution methods are off limits to new researchers. Come back once you have attained some access codes from head researchers.
This
But
will
before you
eliminate the
go,
problem
feel
of
free to
having.
take an Eevee or two with you.
This will give you 8
You
freaking
add an Eevee to
Pokemon
your party
in your
and
Pokedex
leave the building.
instantly. Well,
Now, I
9
want you to
really,
go down
because
below
Eevee
into the
counts.
comments and let me know what unused type you would
Oh, you gotta
love
use
to
unused,
evolve
okay.
your Eevee into. We will slowly be filling in all of the unused.
Oh my,
evolutions
that's going to
this
take
year.
forever.
So, I can't
Although,
guarantee
I
if
do
the
always
girl
have a
preference
soft
will be
spot for
the
people
next
who'd be
one
like,
up,
I'm
but
going
it
to
is
draw
coming. Don't worry.
all of them.
Wanting to finally get your hands on an access code, you look to continue your journey. The
Though there is a
path
sad video
is
by
blocked
Log and
by a
Knox where just, I
restricted
think it was
gate
by
with a
Log and
large
Knox or
tree
something,
on
we're
it.
just like, we're not gonna get the other
To the
evolutions,
north,
okay?
a
It's just not
drawbridge
happening.
leading out into the
It's
bay
like,
is
yeah, I know,
currently
but still.
locked in the upright position. So, you are left with no other choice but to head west.
Well, they did also put the theory, be like, why not make
But what
Rockruff
you
the new
find there
Eevee?
will have to wait until the next episode.
The other way around
Thank
is-
you all so much for watching, and please leave a like if you enjoyed this video. As
Alright,
always,
so we
I
got to
would
see
love
some
hear
cool
your
new
thoughts on today's
Pokemon,
episode
some
down in
regional
the comments
variants,
below,
which is cool to see.
especially what
Especially,
evolution
I'm looking forward to see the
type you're
Primal
looking forward
version of
to
all
most.
the Pokemon.
A special shout
Stuff
out
like
to
that.
Aaron for helping me as Professor Ginkgo.
Move the story
and
forward a little bit.
Kelly, who plays our Eevee researcher.
Live,
Kelly actually
again,
has a really
living
great
my
podcast
dream.
that you should go check out. It's called Fanimated, where she discusses animation in all its glory. In fact, if you go back a bit, I'm in an episode where we talk about Gravity Falls.
Oh,
Go
nice.
check out her stuff. It's amazing. With that,
Yeah,
I will see you in
I
episode
want
4.
I want to see stuff like that. Like I remember the days where it's just like Genesect is the original Kabutops or something like that. It's like, I mean that isn't the case, but I wonder. Or something like that. I don't know if it's canon or not. Kabutops and Genesect are related, but it's just like they're so similar. It's like the idea there's something there, you know. Wait. Good year. The original forms of these fossil Pokemon is going to be very interesting to find out. And I'm looking forward to see the other evolutions. Again, you just add Eevee to a game, and then boom, 16 Pokemon in the Pokedex done. Well, not 16, but at least 9. It's ridiculous. There you go, instant slots. How do we fill out this Pokedex? Put an Eevee in it. Done. Ay. Really is a cure-all. Hey. It's gonna be interesting to see how the regional variants get into this, to fit the regional prehistoric Pokemon. That'll be very interesting. Looking forward to that one the most. And there were some cool new ones with the Rhino and the evolution of the Bug. So yeah, a lot of cool new Pokemon. I'm looking forward to see more. Got some evolutions, got some cool new things, and yeah. just some great stuff overall. I'm really liking this series. I like seeing the drawing process, how we got here, where it's going, all that stuff. It's all gonna be great, I can tell. Okay, I'm gonna stop before I die. So until next time, thank you for watching. Goodbye!